The three exercises that I used to always do ever since I was 14 years old until summer of 2024 were push ups, curl ups. So basically, like, I would put my feet underneath some kind of a thing. I would always use my couch, for example, and I would like curl my upper body. That would usually strengthen my chest and my abs way too much. And the third exercise were dips basically. But no, not weighted. I would always used to do those three most of the time. And dips, yeah, those were my least use, so I didn't do them all the time. But I still did them most of the time. And from summer of 2023 onwards, I used to even incorporate neck exercises into that routine, which I still do to this day. And let me tell you, it has been so beneficial ever since I started doing that. But one extremely beneficial exercise that I was always thinking about, and that I never got myself really into it until someone motivated me, was the plank. The plank was an exercise that I was always looking into. I always knew that it was very beneficial because I always knew that it strengthens your entire body. It just helps you with everything, no matter if it's glutes, if it's your back, if it's that random muscle in your calf, if it's your neck muscles, if it's your chest, if it's your abs, I don't care. It strengthens pretty much everything because it puts the whole body into high alert basically and it stresses everything. But I never really wanted to get into that. I don't really know what caused me to do it. It wasn't laziness, it wasn't the fact that I was not disciplined, it wasn't the fact that I was afraid of seeing no results, but I just didn't want to do it. I was satisfied with my current routine that I was having because I was hitting pretty much all of the muscles that I needed for the V taper that I wanted at that time, for the for the stronger legs that I wanted to have. I already had good enough legs, but I wanted to have even better legs. And so yeah, I just continued like that for the next year until around May or June of 2024. I talked to a teacher of mine and she gave me a lot of useful fitness advice. And the main advice that she told me was that I should incorporate plank into my daily routine. It was just gonna benefit me so much. And she completely insisted on it. And plus, she also gave me some other good tips that were gonna help me a lot in the future. And she was a she was a very successful athletician in the back in the days when she was still fit and when she was in her prime. She was a very important tennis player back in the day. So yeah, I decided to take her fitness advice and I started doing plank each and every single day. And let me tell you, I didn't look at the results from point of view of my eyes, but from the point of view of my mind. I didn't get demotivated when I saw no results from the planks that I was doing, but instead, I thought about and I kept all of the beliefs that I had about the plank that, oh yeah, it is gonna strengthen my entire body. It's just gonna help me a lot. I'm gonna grow so much from this. Like, I can already see the dream physique literally right there in my mind. It's just gonna be a couple of plank sessions away from me. And that's exactly what I did. For the next 3 months, I continued to do the plank each and every single day. And let me tell you, bro, the results, they just speak for themselves. And right now, after like 4 months of doing it, and around 8 months of doing it in total, I basically started with it around the time that I began this YouTube channel. I can say that it was a huge benefit for me in the long term. So, what actually caused it? What actually caused me to start doing the plank in the first place? Well, it wasn't it wasn't the fact that I was lazy. I got motivated. And yeah, it had nothing to do with motivation or anything like that. The main point that I'm trying to make is that whenever you try to get into any other skill, or whether you try to pursue any kind of goal, you should never think from the point of view of your eyes. Because your eyes, they deceive you. Because think about this, right? The light that you see is caused by the a process called refraction. Basically visible light, which is only like 0.0035% of everything that you can see in our real world, bounces off surfaces. Like for example, it hits this table and it goes straight into my eye. That's what your eyes do. They basically do nothing else but just gather electromagnetic signals that they send to your brain. And then your brain processes an image of what it thinks it is seeing, meaning that it is just a giant illusion. And think about it, the process is not even 100%, so it might be even less than 0.0035%. It just creates a vague image. But then here's the thing, how much in our reality is there of unseen? Right? How many things are there that we cannot see? How many energies, how many spirits are there that our eyes cannot possibly pick up? How many things are there that we are missing out on so much? And that's why being logistic and being a realist is not beneficial 100% of the time. You cannot see all of reality. You cannot see everything. Meaning that those that just think from the point of view of their eyes instead of their mind, those people that are not delusional enough to think that when they eat the McDonald's, it's just gonna benefit them instead of all of the negative side effects that they're gonna feel. Think about it. If you just internalize the belief inside of your subconscious mind that McDonald's won't hurt you, then it won't. The only reason, and write this down, okay? There are no truths in your subconscious mind other than what it confirms that it is true. Meaning that every single belief that you think is true about your reality is just an idea that is covered, that is wearing the mask of the truth. And so, here's the thing. When you're judging reality from the point of view of your eyes, you're not realizing that you're seeing only a fraction of what there is actually out there in our perfect world. Because if you could see 100% of everything that is in our reality, you would realize that our life and our universe is perfect. And that is exactly what it is. Whenever you get a D from an exam, that's perfect. Of course, it may not be perfect for your growth, but it not for your growth, sorry, that was a wrong word, but for your mental health, for example. But it may be perfect, absolutely phenomenal for your growth as a person, because now you can learn from those mistakes. You would see all of the hidden energies that are slowly piling up and becoming a reality. You would see every single little process that happens in the world, every single untangible thing, every single thing that is not physical. You would be able to see it slowly culminating in our reality. Because here's the thing. The first hermetic principle of the universe is that the universe is entirely mental. And that's the reason why I want to judge everything from the point of view of your mind. Everything in our reality is just the delayed form of imagination. Think about it. This wall right here, this jacket that I'm wearing right now, this watch that I'm using right now to check the time, this table that I always use as an example, it was all created because someone thought about it. Even you, even me as the person, as the two people that we are talking right now, we were created by our parents before we were even conceived, because we were created as a thought. And eventually, every single thought, every single idea that has an emotional charge will eventually build up into a vibration, because that vibration will get repeated over and over again. Your parents came back to the thought of having you, of imagining you, and then they just internalize the beliefs that they are gonna have you no matter what. And then that vibration turned from being a conscious process into being a subconscious process. And they just started thinking about you subconsciously. And then that vibration became a frequency. And every single frequency that is emotionally charged, that has thoughts incorporated into it, that has the beliefs, emotionally charged beliefs, and especially an identity, must always become a reality. And thus, you are created in our world. And as well, everything from this table, from this phone that I'm using to record this video right now, everything is a delayed form of imagination. So, every single idea that you hold inside of your mind, that is what will actually get reality to move. So, more important than any kind of exercising routine that you do, more important than every single one of these things is your conviction and is the fact that you know that it will work for you. That is way more important than anything else. So yeah, that means that all I have to do are just push-ups and they will work for me, right? All I have to do is just internalize the belief that, yeah, I can grow every single one of my muscle groups from just doing a push-up. I know that may seem so delusional and illogical, but remember what I said? Didn't you have that moment once where you completely surpassed everyone's odds on that one exam because you just knew that it was gonna work? Because to you it seemed so easy, and so you internalized that belief and you just completely annihilated it and you got a whole 100% on it and blew everyone's expectations. Didn't that happen to you once? That exactly, brother. You need to be delusional. That's just how it works. You need to judge a reality based on your desired reality, based on mindsight instead of eyesight. Meaning that if you believe that the plank exercise will not get you anywhere, then it won't. But if you believe that it will get you somewhere, then it will. I'm not saying that you should do plank every single day from now on. I'm just saying that you should do everything that feels authentic to you. And remember that reality is just an illusion. Your eyes are always fooling you. They are not against you, so don't get this wrong. They're just meant to collect information, just like your ears, your taste, your nerves are in your entire body that feel pain, you understand. They're just meant to collect information and send it to your brain. It's nothing personal, brother. But, yeah, the universe is always trying to test you. Because if you succumb to the pressure of the universe will make you fucking suffer, bro. If you don't realize the power that you have through your mind when it comes to controlling reality, then you will be controlled forever. So are you gonna let the universe dictate your reality? Or are you gonna take over the control and believe in anything that will benefit you? Because every single thought and every single idea that is in your subconscious mind that isn't there to help you is just there to meant to control you. If you have any kind of a strong goal that you know it will work for you, then first of all, you must already think from the point of view of the goal. But that is a completely different video on its own. I just want to say this. There are no goals. There are only realities in which you live in. That's something that you should definitely write down. But if you have any kind of these realities that you are in right now, so your goals, then you should just know that it will always come true. The thing that always messes up all of the materialization process in your reality is the fact that you let all of those negative beliefs and the fact that you let the logistics and all of these other left side of your brain bullshit influence your frequency. That is what is not gonna give you your desired reality. So you must retain the discipline, you must retain your stoicism and your emotional control, brother. And you will thank me later because this is just so overpowered. Don't let the universe bend you over. Bend over the universe and it will submit to your will. Pause. What a way to end the video. Damn, I love my job. I love this channel so much. If you want to learn about healthy mindsets that will guarantee you success in the long term and in the short term by mending your mental health and bring you on the right path, no matter what, no matter the life test, no matter the goal, then I highly suggest that you go check out Timeless Reader's Mindsets in the description. It is truly something life changing, and you would be an absolute fool to miss out, especially with the discount that is happening over there right now. And with that being said, thank you very much for watching this video, and remember, no one is better at being you